I chose Officer Chief for the Sun because I loved using otherness theory to study all of the Harry Potter books. The first book I'll be using for this assignment is Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix. The first connection I made to otherness theory and the Order of the Phoenix is Creature of the Black Family House Elf. The reason he is cast out as others is that house elves aren't usually supposed to be seen, but Creature doesn't mind being seen, and I believe that he is trying to be seen. And later on in the text, we see Creature in chapter 6 on page 109. Creature's caught stealing things from number 12 Grimwald Place. So that way, the Order of the Phoenix doesn't throw everything out, and Creature also lies when he's asked what he was doing. Later on in that same chapter, we also see Creature speaking under his breath about how bad his master is. And that is something that house elves do not do because they're viewed as disrespectful to the masters. A second connection I made between otherness theory and the Order of the Phoenix is Sirius Black himself, because he was cast out as other in his own family. He ran away from home when he was 16, and ever since then his name was burnt off the Black family tree. But his name was not the only one burnt out, though. Sirius Black Uncle Alfred's name was also burnt out because he helped Sirius buy a place of his own a year after he ran away. There was also two other names burnt out on the tree, and those were Tonks and Andromeda. Another reason he was cast out as other in his own family is that he was placed in Ad's command for allegedly killing hundreds of people, including Harry Potter's mother and father, Lily and James Potter. The third connection I made between otherness theory and the Order of the Phoenix is Professor Umbridge, and she is everybody's least liked defense against the dark arts professor. The reason I say she is everybody's least liked defense against the dark arts professor is that she doesn't teach you how to defend yourself against the dark arts, which leads to the first year's disease cast out as other. Professor Umbridge is set out apart as different because of the way she teaches her class. If she doesn't allow the use of magic in her class, you just read the textbook and answer the questions from it, much like a real life school where all you do is read different textbooks and to pass tests. Another reason that Dolores Umbridge is cast out as other is because she works with the Ministry of Magic and gives them inside information about the goings on in Hogwarts. Because Umbridge gives the Ministry inside information about the goings on at Hogwarts, Michigan now pass educational decrees which make it easier for the Ministry to have full control over what is taught at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft University and how it gets taught. The main reason they can pass these educational degrees is forced upon a new position at Hogwarts called Hogwarts High Inquisitor, and Dolores Umbridge is given the position. The second book I will be using for this assignment is Harry Potter and the Goblet of Fire. The first connection I can make between otherness and the Goblet of Fire is the fact that in the book it was revealed to the reader that Hagrid is without a doubt a half giant. In otherness and the Goblet of Fire is the fact that it was in the world of Harry Potter, giants are creatures associated with he must not be named, also known as Voldemort, because of their violent nature, and leads me to my second connection. The second connection I made between otherness and the Goblet of Fire is the fact that Hagrid is not a violent giant and is therefore cast out as other in his own race. The third connection I can made between the Goblet of Fire and otherness theory is that Winky is cast out as other because she is a drunk house elf who still thinks about her old master, even though her old master doesn't care about her anymore. And Dobby is also cast out as other because he is the only house elf who is getting paid for his work at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizardry. The third book I will be using is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets, because in this book it is revealed that Harry Potter can speak Pulse Tongue, which is the language of the snakes.